and welcome back to the Empty Minds podcast. As you know, we've been away for 7 days, as we always are, because that's when we post the podcast.
Yeah.
So welcome back. We're here. We're here for you. We're here to make those minds a little bit emptier. We're destroying your brain cells. Halloween's drawing nearer, which means spooky season.
You see the cat right behind you in the window.
Speaking through the window. Yeah. It's scary. The boys have embarked on a journey. We have
That's right.
We have decided to watch a horror movie for every day of October. Forrest is a little bit behind. Christian and I are on par.
Yep.
Brandon, I believe, probably just watches.
I'm a movie behind now because I watched 1408 today.
Nice. So, another week getting closer to Halloween. By the way, by his place, this guy's got a fucking beautiful display outside.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Like, holy fuck, his whole fucking yard is fucking huge props. Probably thousands of dollars in debt.
Probably stolen stuff.
Yeah, it's all stolen.
Yeah, they do that every year.
Steal?
There's people there.
Steal, they do that every year. They steal. And god damn it, I've had a day. This has been a long day of many ventures, many business ventures. This is my third job. I'm working 3 jobs today. I did my streaming job. I did my regular job.
Was
And
your
now I'm doing
first
my
order.
podcast job. And then after this, I do my other job, which, ladies, hit me up. 867-5309. Find my name on the wall, babe.
I keep thinking this is Friends, but it's the ending of Minds. So it's
Friends. Empty friends.
like Friends.
As Halloween, this was a hilarious spooky story that I heard. It's not really spooky, but it was like, what the fuck? When I was taking first aid. Okay. This is one of my favorite stories. So I went to a first aid course. Now, what do you learn in first aid course? They teach you CPR, they teach you fucking they teach you Heimlich and shit like that. So we're doing CPR. Now we're doing it. Then the the fucking instructor is like, I got a story for you about CPR. And we're like, oh, okay. So he's like, this woman and her husband were walking on the beach. Suddenly the husband started not to feel good. So he's like, oh shit. And he's got the tingling, shooting pain in his arm, chest. He collapsed.
Okay.
Now he's not breathing. So the wife panics, but she starts administering CPR. She has her course. So she's working on him, and somebody eventually sees him. They call an ambulance, and she's just going. We're going to town on him. Well, just if I'm gonna die, I'm going out this way. No, so she's fucking giving him deadly CPR for like an hour and a half, and then the paramedics come, and then he's like, and you know what? He died. And I was like, well, and then he's like, but her CPR managed to pump blood and they were able to harvest his organs. And I was
Wow.
like, I'm sure the wife was like, at least we got some
Organs.
Like pats her on the back. Thanks for keeping his organs nice and fresh. She's like crying. Like the moral of the story is keep their organs fresh. And it's so weird.
Like, I swear that guy was probably licking his lips, those delicious organs.
Yeah. That's the most important part.
This is true horror. This is horror everybody lives in. So there was one. This is the city, and if you end up in a bad part of town, you see some shit. And I saw some shit. So we pulled up to a Subway, and we were like, okay, we're gonna go eat Subway. There was a homeless man outside, right outside the Subway, just jerking off.
The fuck?
Really?
Yeah, like going to town on his fucking piece. And then also, it's like, I'm like, how bad do I want Subway at this point? Dude, like, I'm really scared that now this guy, I can't walk past him. Is he going to chase me with cock hands or cock out?
I would feel wrong going to the Subway. You know what I mean? Like, you can't.
He walks by. He's like,
Is that his
you want a 6-inch?
Is that how he protests? Yeah, exactly.
He's just
Anybody wants a
his
sub.
little dangle.
Yeah, Steve Dangle. Anybody want a 6-inch? Wow, I just have down here when I shot jizz on my face. Not getting into that story.
Yeah, my dad saw someone naked, like on the street running
Really?
when he's working.
Oh, yeah,
I've
that's. You've seen it too?
I've never seen
You
it.
shot jizz on your face?
I remember one
You
time,
too?
Yeah, you too.
I remember I was just like getting gas at that Domo or whatever, and
Arigato, miss.
somewhere like behind me, that guy was like running around, and
Followed him.
it was just like, I don't know, it was fucking weird. Actually, he wasn't really running around; he's just kind of walking,
So are they're clearly on
like they're on meth
right?
or something.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I don't know what I just think this guy was just the guy who's jerking off outside Subway. I just think he was homeless, and like maybe go behind the building. I don't know. Maybe that's what gets him off. Maybe he's like, oh, people are watching.
Maybe.
I love this shit.
Or it's the subs.
Or maybe it's the smell of the subs.
The smell of Subway.
This homeless man is so hungry he jerks off to the smell of subs. No, what if this would be an amazing twist? What if this guy just dressed up as homeless because his fetish was jerking off in public? And he knew if he was homeless, nobody would fuck
He could
with him.
get away with it.
Yeah. And I've seen so many times, amazingly, I have seen so many times driving around the city at night, women beating the fuck out of guys.
Beating
Really?
them up?
Burly women just fucking beating up skinny guys.
That's strange. The weird people come out at night.
Oh yeah, like
Oh.
you see some shit. If you drive around downtown at night, no matter where you are, you're gonna see some shit.
So Pet Sematary reviews are out. Audience.
I see it's pretty abysmal.
Audience, not bad. I
What is it?
usually
65?
agree with the audience. It's like 64. It's dropping, I guess. That's a little
So
unfortunate.
that was a good guess on my part.
Critics, 20. So it's not exactly like great with
I
critics.
thought that movie came out like 2 weeks ago.
Bloodlines? I think it did like a release of like a limited release or whatever. Now the original, like the Pet Sematary remake, didn't get that good of reviews either. So it depends if you like the first one.
And I
You'll probably
enjoyed that
like.
movie. It was pretty good.
Yeah, so you'll probably enjoy it. Me, I haven't seen the new Pet Sematary yet. Love the old one. If you see Zelda, fuck, Zelda
Ooh.
will haunt your dreams.
Do
You're
you
not-
think they had a scene like that in here somehow? I feel like
In
it's
Bloodline?
tradition to have a really creepy, just extra bit of the movie where it's like Zelda, just someone on the bed or
Legend of.
whatever. Yeah.
I think in Pet Sematary, the remake, they did have a Zelda scene.
That one I looked away from. I didn't actually see it in theater.
Who's Zelda?
Zelda's that really, you know, in Pet
Ugly bitch.
Sematary, the sister that's like all messed up, like in the bed.
I don't remember that.
She has some kind of disease. She's a scary, like,
She's got spinal
she
bit.
looks like
so-
the old lady that kind of wobbles over to one of the main
Didn't you watch
characters.
Pet Sematary when we watched it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I remember her sister, and it's like you shouldn't have left her alone and with the sister because
Maybe I
she was
don't remember.
dying.
I don't even want to Google it.
Brandon repressed it.
Well, I
He's
never
so
heard. I never heard Zelda in the movie once. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, and then they left me, and they fucking him.
We should watch the remake of Sematary.
Yeah, we should watch the remake eventually of the Pet Sematary. It's pretty good. They do a twist at the end. One
Yeah.
that's I didn't mind. It's a little dark humor, I guess. Spoiler hands. But the
spoilers.
your emotions are all wrong with that.
No, you guys don't understand. He's thrusting. I stay still. I don't do the work.
Oh, I see.
Oh. That's it.
There it is. Yeah.
You guys got rickrolled. No, hi. Welcome to a new segment where we haven't done this before, but the boys need to get down to the dirty, the nitty gritty. We need to know, because it's Halloween, it's spooky month, we need to do the definitive list. And I have it right here. I made it. I compiled this bracket. I should have grabbed a fucking pen. Shit.
I have a pen.
We have horror icons, and this isn't based upon who would beat who. This is who we think has the biggest cultural impact and who is the better character. So really think about it, because it's really easy to do. Like fucking obviously the immortal people are gonna beat the fucking normal people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So really think upon evilness, things like longevity. Who's still talked about to today? You know what I mean? Who's had the most sequels? Who's
Okay,
had the most
yeah.
movies? Put that into consideration, everybody. because this is the definitive list. And if anybody else has a fucking list that's wrong, this is the list. We are horror movie buffs, and also we are buff horror movie watchers. That's fucking right. Okay, so we got round one. Now, for those of you who don't know, our first contender, the first one up, he's been in the hood. He's been in space. He's the little man with the leprechaun race. We are talking about the leprechaun against the bitch who comes out of the TV and kills you in 7 days. We got Samara from The Ring. Now, The Ring as a cultural impact is huge.
For sure.
Everybody knows The Ring.
Yep.
But not many movies.
It's true. They did maybe two.
They did like one, and now they did like a remake, and they have the original Japanese version. Now, The Leprechaun, multiple sequels, still going on today. He has stood the test of time. As I said, he's had movies where he's been in the hood, he's been in space.
That's true.
So, Forrest, what's your verdict on this?
I think that I want to pick Leprechaun. I think I have to go with The Ring.
Yeah,
because I think that the story is just better, and the overall 7 days, the whole thing, I think it's just more terrifying, a little bit more developed.
Just remember, though, Jennifer Aniston was in the first Leprechaun.
Yeah, well,
He's all flustered now. He's like, oh, fuck.
I just think that the Leprechaun's like a very generic character. You know, it's pretty easy to make that character, I feel like.
Yeah.
So I think
The Ring.
Okay.
Ring.
Christian, go ahead. Give us your reason and your vote.
It would have to be The Ring, because I feel like most people forgot about the Leprechaun at this point. The Ring started in Japan as Ringu, and then it's made its way to the Western shores. We got
That's
some
not
sequels.
true. He's just being racist and said something Japanese.
I make the Ring. I know, right? It's like the easiest thing. Yeah, okay, I'd say Ring.
And Christian should have brought this up, but because we talk about it all the time, The Ring is the winner here because that movie actually fucking scared me as a kid. Out of all the movies, like I've seen the Leprechaun movies, they've never scared me. They've always been like more of a fun time. I was actually fucking scared as a kid of The Ring.
Yeah,
especially of other TV. Your alone house.
Yeah, it's just
You start at TVs.
nobody will know the horror of when you walk into a room and there's just static on the TV. You're like, motherfucker.
That's static. Like that is a lost art. It's terrifying.
I would turn TV on to scare people, like fourth
like
person.
when you're watching a movie at night, you wake up.
I was gonna say, wake up in the middle of the night.
Like, is the Ring movie gonna pop on?
You're like, what the fuck?
They don't know.
It's like press play, because usually when you whenever you watch a movie at night, like when VHS, it would like stop and rewind when it was over. So if you woke up in the middle of the night, you can just like press play. But
yeah,
so much Curse of the Blood Rubies.
Although I got the better TV eventually, the one that's in there, that small
Subtle
black
brag.
TV. And whenever it would stop, it wouldn't do the static snow thing. It would just be blue.
Pretty good.
I'd have to deal with that.
Do you remember like how fucking weird it was? Where it was like you had to hook up, like if you wanted to hook up like a fucking PlayStation, you would have to hook up the VCR, and then you'd have to hook up the fucking PlayStation to the VCR.
Yeah.
And then you'd have to change the fucking VCR to like channel 3, so and then the TV too. Like what the fuck was that bullshit?
Like all of my RCRTs didn't have XLR cables. No, not that. RCA cables. We only had coaxial. So coaxial to VCR. VCR had all the good stuff. You plug everything into that.
All the good stuff. You
Yeah.
just fuck this thing.
And it's awesome.
It felt
I
good.
love my VCR.
He married the VCR. So the next one. We got the man in the truck who doesn't give a fuck. He be eating you. He is the man. He is the creep. He's the creeper against the bitch with the white face who holds a grudge. The grudge. I don't know. I don't know. Is it like, I know in the Japanese it's like Ju-on the grudge or whatever, but I don't know if, does it have a name?
No.
Did it ever get a name?
You're talking about Jeepers Creepers?
Jeepers Creepers against the grudge.
Okay.
The Grudge is just a bunch of ghosts. They don't really have a name.
Okay.
Jeepers Creepers, probably. Yeah.
I think it stood the test of time.
Yeah, because like I think people watch that more of a classic.
I don't know about that one.
I'd have to say The Grudge, because I think that
Really?
internationally, way more well known. It's very, very popular. Even though I think The Grudge, I don't think I've ever said this, I think The Grudge is not scary. I've never been
Bastard.
scared of The Grudge.
Really?
Honestly, even when I was a kid, those scenes would play
I was
and I
never
would
scared
laugh.
of it either.
The Grudge is like the most terrifying movie I've ever watched.
No,
Like,
I was
it's-
more scared of The
it's-
Ring.
yeah, the
Yeah,
Grudge
me
3
too.
is
Avoid.
the Grudge 3 was terrifying.
Another movie that started off in Japan, actually, and then they kind of got adapted to Western shores.
You on The
Yet
Grudge?
again, I would say that The Grudge, just because it has more sequels, and Jeepers Creepers, their movies are just bombing. Well, maybe not.
You know
I
what?
think
I
they're
change
not
mine.
successful.
I change mine. I'll say the Grudge.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I was gonna go The Creeper. I think The
Huh.
Creeper, as a whole, is much more creative. Is much more a much more different character than just a ghost. Like there's a lot of ghosts out there, and they share a lot of the same similarities in movies. But there's one creeper, and there's not much else like him. He can regenerate. He's got powers. Most people have seen these movies, and Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2, especially 1. What a crazy movie! Like you just think it's this guy driving a truck. Next thing you know, he's fucking flying and he's eating people, and he's got a cool thing where he comes back every 27 years. But I think I'm outvoted.
Yeah, I'll say Creeper too because he's not lazy. The Grudge just hangs on the attic all the time.
50-50.
Or if it, well, then what? How do we determine that?
You know what?
No,
I would.
stick with The Grudge.
I don't know.
We pick one player, and it's just rock, paper, scissors. So
You,
Brandon against Christian.
yeah,
Yeah.
around.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh yeah.
Fuck you,
I
baby.
know.
Oh, yeah. Grudge.
Okay.
It's Grudge.
The Grudge continues. So then next time it'd be me against you. Wow, that's a heavy round next time. It's the Grudge. Later on, it's Grudge against Samara. Big
Oh,
fucking thing.
That's a tough one.
Okay, so remember, this is a broad spectrum. So, like, I know Alien is a horror movie.
Yep.
It's weird to consider it one, though. It feels more like a thriller,
Yeah.
even though it is. Okay, I'll announce it. I'll announce it. And here we go. We got the next contestant. Its name starts with an X, and it doesn't start with sex. If you tried, you'd be burned alive because the acid blood flows through you. It's got a mouth that can go through your head and not give you head. He's got a razor-sharp glove that can cut you up, and he's in your dreams, and he'll fuck you up. It's Freddy Krueger against Alien.
Fred Cougar.
I feel like we can all say.
Yeah, Fred.
His formal name.
Yeah.
I feel like we're all gonna pick Freddy. It'd be insane to go with Alien.
Alien has the better movies.
I don't know.
That's hard because the first one's really good for Freddy.
Yeah, but Alien and Aliens is a wild good movie.
Alien.
I haven't seen enough
And
of those
then
movies.
like Covenant and fucking whatever it is ain't bad.
I think because we're focusing more on horror characters and horror whatever, I'd have to go with Freddy. If it was like based off of
yeah.
film
I'll
and all
have to
that,
go Freddy. I will.
You know,
I'd say
yeah.
Alien.
Freddy isn't a horror icon. Or I
Oh.
just said
He is a horror
That's a
icon.
good try.
Oh, horror. I said horror too. He is a horror.
His burnt dick haunts my dreams. No, it's of course Freddy. Freddy is an elite top 10, and it takes a lot to
Yeah.
take him down. Is Alien awesome? Yes, but it's not the star of the show like Freddy is.
As a cultural icon, I feel like Aliens is more relevant, but Aliens
Yeah.
is not scary.
I don't know about that
It's,
because the thing is,
Freddy Krueger it has some scary elements still, at least in the early movies.
Freddy, like any Halloween store, the costumes are there.
Okay.
So a lot of people might not watch the movies. People know who he is. The costumes are always there.
But no, Freddy
Yeah.
is the bigger icon. Like I said, Alien, it doesn't feel like the star of the show. It's always Ripley. Freddy Krueger is the star in those movies.
That's true. Yeah. All right.
Okay, so
Freddy wins.
and now we got the man who believes in all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. He's coming at you with a bat and he doesn't give a fuck. He'll murder his family in a hotel filled with blood. We got Jack Torrance against the man with the hook hand, who's also who the man with the hook hand, who don't say his name 3 times in the mirror because he'll appear and fuck you up. We got Tony Todd himself, the Candy Man, against Jack Torrance.
I thought you were talking about I Know What You Did Last Summer guy.
That's what I was about to
Hook
say.
hand.
Yeah, I was like, wait,
He's
what?
got a hook hand though.
A lot of people with hook hands nowadays.
Is it a fashion trend? You just go outside. A lot of people
Outside.
got hook hands.
Yeah, it's like what?
Takes fingering. Okay, I'll shut up.
To a whole new level.
To a whole new level.
Okay, so we got
You're
Candyman versus who?
You're first. Jack Torrance.
So from The Shining.
Shining.
Oh, I think about Chucky.
In terms of horror, I gotta like say that
The
right.
horror.
I would say The Shining because there's genuinely creepy spots of that movie.
You don't think Candyman's a scary movie?
No, it's
Really? Bees coming out of his mouth and fucking.
it's more. It's a fun. Not oh my God, it's a fun watch. It's an interesting movie. It's a nice jaunt in the fucking. I don't know.
It's a nice Sunday watch.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So my vote would be The Shining because it. I feel like it. It just got a movie. It's more scary. Yeah, stuff like that.
I'll go next. So what I believe is yes, Shining has a longer lasting. It goes down as one of the greatest movies of all time. But when I think, I think I'm gonna go Jack Torrance too.
Okay. Yeah.
I love Candyman. I feel, but I just like Jack Torrance's whole descent and how that movie plays out is more iconic than Candyman.
The elevator of blood, the axe. Hey Johnny, you know what
That's not what he's.
I mean? Hey
Hey, Johnny.
Hello Johnny.
No,
I know it's
Johnny.
Here's Johnny.
here's Johnny. No,
All right.
he's not
No, I
saying
got it
right.
It's
Cut that
Johnny.
out.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
He's just
Sorry.
visiting his neighbor.
Yeah.
Breaks down the door. Hey, Johnny.
He looks in the
If I
mirror.
was him and I said that, I'd just walk away embarrassed.
It's everybody's all fucked up.
It's,
Okay,
it's
go.
whatever.
Right, who'd you pick?
Johnny. No,
Johnny.
What the fuck is Johnny?
no, that crazy guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Jack Torrance.
Oh, okay. Well,
Jack
I guess
Torrance.
I went with Candyman.
Okay.
Only
Like a
because
Candyman.
I've just always liked Candyman. I love the theme song, and Tony Todd follows me on Twitter.
Hell yeah.
Outside. Tony Todd's
Follows
outside
wherever I
following
go.
me.
So I'll have to go with him.
Now, this is an interesting round. Now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the next bout. He makes traps. He doesn't take crap. If you did wrong, he's coming after your ass. He's the man. He's the architect. He is the engineer Jigsaw against the weird demon who possesses little girls, who makes them stab their... I can't say that anymore. He is Pazuzu! Jigsaw against Pazuzu. That's the demon in The Exorcist.
Oh,
Pazuzu possesses Regan.
boy, is that a tough one.
Oh, I'm first. Okay, so what I'm thinking... Okay, so we got Jigsaw, who has a lot more movies. A lot more successful movies. And honestly, people didn't like Pazuzu that much. They enjoyed the first Exorcist and nothing was mentioned with Pazuzu, and then it continued on. So now if we're just considering the demon in the first Exorcist, yes, it's iconic. This is a tough one, honestly. And I gotta go Pazuzu.
Really?
I have to go Pazuzu just because standing the test of time, more people will say Exorcist is a great movie rather than Saw. Even though
Yeah,
Jigsaw is a great character, it's just... Nobody, people gotta the only time in Saw X they ever explained how he got money was that. So now he got like millions of dollars, so that explains how he funded all his operations.
Yeah.
But that was the only time they explained it.
I would agree with you. Texas. Too.
Exorcist?
I'd go with
Yes.
just
Has a
'cause
better theme song.
That's a bad movie.
It's been 50 years since that movie came out, pretty
It's
much,
Dennis-
roughly.
Still stands
And it's still like
iconic.
massive.
I guess
This man- Everyone's fat in that
I
movie.
guess I'd have to agree. But
Yeah.
Pazuzu, I feel like not as much people know about Pazuzu versus Saw. But Pazuzu will outlast Saw. I feel like Saw is a gimmick and The Exorcist broke new ground. So
Yeah.
I would have to go with Exorcist as well.
Yes.
Demon.
Now, so he's going to start first. Now, I included, because they are horror icons, the classics. So, ladies and gentlemen, up next, we have the man who fears the full moon. When he sees it, he'll change and come after you. We have the iconic, the timeless, the Wolfman. And then we got the man who asks, what's your favorite scary movie? The man who will make you scream and almost cream. He has one knife and it's pretty nice. It's Ghostface against the Wolfman.
So yeah, it's a little tricky just because of No, I'm gonna go Ghostface. I think it's pretty simple. No, I was thinking, I was like, well, because werewolves are iconic, but I'm like, no, it's Wolfman. It's not necessarily like.
Well, the Wolfman's iconic. He's at thousands of movies.
Yeah, but it's like, it's not a werewolf. Like, if you're asking me like a werewolf kind of thing, then I'm like, okay, a werewolf is probably more iconic just in general in literature and whatever. But I think Ghostface is like, in terms of horror, I mean, those fucking masks are everywhere. It's just that scream mask, that whatever.
I think this is a wash. I think Ghostface takes
Ghostface is the best one.
Yeah, I'd say
Best one.
Ghostface.
Holy shit.
I love the blood squirting mask when I was a kid.
Everybody knows the line, what's your favorite scary movie?
Yep.
It's iconic. And that mask, everybody has one.
I actually don't know
No,
that
they
line.
don't. Everybody has
Everyone has one.
Yeah.
I actually don't know that line though. What's your favorite scary movie?
Everybody has a Ghostface mask.
Yeah.
The implications are wild.
You're just born with it.
Yeah.
Everybody has a Ghostface mask. Okay, Ghostface wins. Okay. You guys like my intros? Now,
Wrestling intros.
this is one not many people probably know, and it's scary. Don't look at the TV because that fuzz is getting hairy. We got a scary clown that will take you to town. We got a little girl that sees dead people. I'm talking about the poltergeist. Against one that you guys know very well. He opens the red door. He's quite insidious. He tiptoes through the tulips. It's the red face. Or no, it's not. It's the lipstick demon from Insidious.
I've never seen the Poltergeist
Me either.
movie. So what's the thing there? Is that a bunch of ghosts on a TV?
It's a ghost
A ghost in it.
that
The
haunts
TV.
the house. You've
Oh.
seen it, right?
Yeah, well, years ago.
It's a great
Yeah.
movie. That clown's fucking scary when it gets possessed. And they had a remake.
Yeah, there's a clown. I remember from the Scary Movie parody.
Yeah, when the fucking dick wraps around the clown's neck. Well, it's just my dreams. No, because the clown fucking attacks the guy, but it's Ray, so then he starts getting horny with the clown, and then the clown tries to escape, and his dick wraps around his neck and pulls him down. Like, oh, yeah.
Oh, of course. So who's is it me? I would say Lipstick Demon. When his original iteration, latest movie. Oh, it's not so bad. I
I'll
guess.
have to go Poltergeist. Poltergeist
Okay.
is a really iconic movie. It really is. Like,
Hmm.
that was a terrifying movie back in the day, and it has iconic lines. For Insidious, I really don't feel like it's going to stand the test of time. I think more people, when you hear Insidious, they think of the song, not the demon.
Is that line like we're here or they're here?
They're here.
Yeah, that's-
okay. That's a pretty iconic line.
I would say Insidious because I've never seen Poltergeist.
I'd have to go with the Lipstick Demon.
I like
too,
Lipstick.
just because I really
Shit.
like that. That first movie to me is like, when it came out, everyone is fucking terrified of that thing. I was never terrified. I always thought those jump scares were stupid, but
This isn't
I
helping
think-
your case at all.
but I think just that demon and that story, just over Poltergeist, I would have to pick.
I like
That
Red
thing.
Doors too.
Red Dwarf is in.
No, I like Red Doors in general.
Oh, Red Dwarf? I said Brad Dwarf.
Brad Dwarf.
I was like, okay. I like him too. Okay, so Lipstick Demon wins?
Yep.
I kind of knew that one was going to go in that.
Mm.
You guys all love those movies. You guys imagine demons with lipstick and get all horny. Okay, now this is the weirdest matchup we got. We got a man who's only a psycho in America. He wants to feed cats to ATMs. He's a strange cat that kills whores. It's Patrick Bateman. Against the beasts from the east. We're talking about Ashy Slashy, the demons that fight him, the Deadites. Patrick Bateman against Deadites.
Well, this one's okay. Wait, you're you right? I think.
Brandon.
I probably Deadites probably.
Okay.
What is Deadites exactly again?
Deadites are the demons.
No, like what?
Such a snap answer. Well, what are they?
They're like,
Deadites are the demons in Evil Dead. All the like will swallow your soul.
I love Evil Dead. I love the environment, everything.
Have
way
you seen
better.
American Psycho with
Yes, yeah, I did.
Christian Bale?
I just love the Blair Witch theme thing.
Okay.
The forest stuff I love.
Yeah, I would also vote
Big fan of that.
Deadites. Evil Dead's a masterpiece. It's phenomenal. It
Absolutely.
will stand the test of time.
I will say this, though. I may go Patrick Bateman just because of his cultural impact right now. If we did this 3 years in the past, I would have picked Deadites. No problem. But in this day and age, Patrick Bateman is everywhere. He's on so many shorts. Everybody's like Sigma, that face.
That's
Everybody
true.
fucking knows that face.
Oh, I see. What
I
you mean,
really
yeah.
think Patrick Bateman, as iconic, is bigger than the Deadites. I think Ash is
Oh.
the star of that movie rather than the Deadites. So, like, if there's, I don't think there's like one iconic Deadite, but Patrick Bateman is iconic.
So are the Deadites even like just like, you know, his girlfriends that get all possessed?
Yeah.
Yeah, they become Deadites.
So that in general, I'd have to say that then, just because I really like it's just those the way, like the humor apart and just in those scenes. I think probably, yeah, I'd say that.
Deadites win.
Now, this one was for me. We got a bunch of little bastards who like to cause trouble. Some people are scared of them. In World War II, they said gremlins are attacking. The Gremlins. That's my favorite. That's my favorite Christmas movie. It's a fucking Christmas movie. Nobody can take that from me. I watch it around Christmas. It takes place during Christmas. They save Christmas.
They save Christmas.
They do. And then the girl tells that horrifying story about her dad breaking his neck falling down the chimney. Yeah, she tells the story about, yeah, my dad, we couldn't find him for 2 days after Christmas, and it said he tried to come down the chimney dressed as Santa and slipped and broke his neck, and he was stuck in the chimney. Okay. And then we got a man who could be in this room right now. We just can't see him. If he was in the bathroom with us, he'd be checking out our dicks and we wouldn't know. We got the Invisible Man.
I'd go with Gremlins.
I'm always going Gremlins. Gremlins is one of the best popcorn movies of all time.
Never
It doesn't
watched
take
any of them,
itself
though.
too seriously, but it's also got terrifying moments. Like that woman puts one of the gremlins in the microwave and it fucking explodes. They chop one's head off. Fucking the gremlins are killing people laughing, but they also act like Looney Tunes characters. Like the Gremlins is a fucking amazing movie.
Is that the one where is it more of a comedy in the sequel?
The
There's-
sequel is 100% big
Okay.
comedy, pretty much.
So yeah, I remember some being explained that it's changed in tone significantly in the sequel, but I've never watched the Gremlins at all. I would
Oh, they
still
went-
vote Gremlins though.
They went straight Looney Tunes in the sequel.
Okay.
I would vote the Gremlins too.
Okay. You want? Oh, he's always saying Gremlins too. Brandon loves sequels.
I mean, Christian made a movie called The Gremlins.
It's true actually.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is a bout of heavy hitters. We got the man who's Transylvania. He survives by drinking blood. He needs a stake in the heart to be killed. We got the man, the one, the Lord of the Vampires, Count Dracula, against the man with one of the most iconic theme songs of all time. He wears a mask made by that looks like William Shatz. He's called The Shape. It's Michael Myers.
Damn.
I have to go with Michael Myers. I'm like
And Dracula?
yeah. I think nowadays people know that in terms of horror. It's hard to say because
It's a hard one. This one's tough,
'Cause
man.
it is.
Dracula is
Dracula-
fucking insanely big.
In terms of modern,
It's
I've been
huge.
to his house a couple times.
Insane.
It's insanely big. He's got a big cultural impact.
what
I-
a fucking
yeah.
tier list is this?
I like Mike Myers. Yeah.
Mike Myers.
Comparing
Yeah.
sizes the whole time.
Come on.
I honestly, I vote Count Dracula.
I'm voting Dracula
'Cause
too.
Dracula has so many iterations, some of which are like
Did this-
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Not scary, I guess, but they're badass.
Not only that,
So prevalent everywhere.
he's like Halloween is pretty longevity too. It's from the 70s. Dracula's from like fucking the 30s, man.
Yeah.
Like fucking insane. He has stood the
It
test
is.
of time and had so many iterations, and he's always badass.
Yep.
I will say though,
You just watch Van Helsing.
Dracula's not scary though. That's my argument.
You know what? The Dracula in that 1930s movie that looked, he's like the
Well, Nosferatu.
keeper.
That-
Nosferatu.
no, he's different.
Is he a different guy?
He's not Dracula.
Fuck.
He's on this list.
Oh shit. really? Okay.
Nosferatu is fucking terrifying because they're
That's-
making that new movie too. The guy who made The Lighthouse making
Ooh,
Nosferatu.
Really?
I look
Yeah.
forward to that.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm going Dracula too.
Halloween.
Oh fuck. Wait. Okay, you hit rock,
Oh,
paper,
I'd pick
scissors with
Halloween.
you and him.
Wait, how did this work? I was like, oh, it'll be me and Forrest
I
next,
know,
but
I-
like that's not a determiner. How did we know we were gonna be against each other? All right. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
Damn. Count Dracula.
Michael Myers out in the first round
Is he?
from Count Chocula.
He should be on the list.
I'm just hungry.
Dracula.
They probably have those kind of chocolates.
Wait, what'd you say?
No, they probably have those kind of
I
chocolates.
thought you said you always have those kind of chocolates too.
No, they have they have Dracula
You're
chocolates.
always
What?
drowning in chocolate.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, my favorite horror villain of all time, the one I want to get number one's out first round. This list is
You gotta-
fucking rigged now.
You got. Hey, this makes it. Dracula is a horror icon. Fuck, it always sounds like I'm saying horrors. Fighting in this corner, we got the guy who knows how to swing a hammer. Too bad it's the nails in the head. We got the man with the puzzle box who will make your dick explode. We got Pinhead. And fighting the challenger, coming in with lipstick on his mouth. But it's not actually his because he wears a face made of skin. We got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Leatherface against Pinhead. This is a heavy hitter.
Yeah, it sure is.
I think Leatherface wins easily.
Oh
Against
shit.
Pinhead?
Yeah, it has a fucking game.
Like my vote goes to Hell or Pinhead, I guess. Holy hell. Lord and Savior hell.
My vote goes to hell.
Pinhead specifically, he's a very powerful Cenobite demon. Like he's
I love his
more
friends.
prevalent. He's very, I would say,
His
important.
No, like his demon friends.
They're friends. They're just hanging out on the couch eating chips.
No, I love
What do you?
Chatter. He's my
Oh
favorite.
yeah.
Her one.
I gotta go Leatherface because I'm always going upon cultural icon,
Okay.
and I think Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a bigger movie than Hellraiser.
So we're 50-50 again.
Well, like you can't leave Texas though.
yeah. It's
He can jump in a car.
so
And he would be
wait, Brandon,
what?
you chose
name
who?
would change, right?
Pinhead.
Yeah, I chose Pinhead. You chose.
Leatherface.
Okay,
Son
so
of a
Forrest,
bitch.
play rock paper scissors against Brandon.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh wait, didn't you guys already do it?
We just went.
Yeah, but who didn't you fight? Holy fight!
No, I think actually we're going around. So now it's you guys.
Yeah,
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh yeah.
fuck you, suck at rock
Suck at
paper
this.
scissors.
You always stick a rock.
Pinhead. Now we have an interesting matchup. We got a tall motherfucker who believes in fantasy. I'm talking about a guy who shoots fucking steel balls with fucking razor sharp things at you. We have the tall man from Phantasm against the spirit who haunts your dreams. Don't cheat him because he'll come for you. I'm talking about death itself from Final Destination.
So Death from Final Destination versus Phantasm.
The tall man.
The tall man. Goddamn.
Honestly,
I mean, I want to say like Phantasm, just because Death. I mean, he did feel like a character in Final Destination, but it more felt like a force that just
They count
was
it
just
as
unfortunate. Yeah,
on most lists I've seen. They count him.
the tall man is so I'm using the same words over and over, but like iconic. Let's talk about his heights. He's so tall.
He's mysterious, right?
Yeah, like the booming voice, the like towering over you.
Now
that
you die.
iconic scene where it's like,
You just so turned on. I love what he talks.
We're gonna play. We're
it's
gonna
like
play
that
a
scene
Game
with the
Boy.
bed. You know what I mean?
We're gonna play a Game Boy. Now you die.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. That line.
Hopefully that's
We're
the
gonna
line.
play
The yellow-
I don't actually know how to.
like
Yellow
The
blood.
yellow blood. I guess he's also has yellow blood.
I think
Yeah,
we're all
Phantasm.
going tall man.
Especially
See, I don't know.
runs. Holy shit.
If it's based off of personal preference, I would go with that. I feel like the idea of it's not. I guess it's focusing. Just I feel like nowadays people reference Final Destination more than I don't think anyone knows a Phantasm. I really feel like it's just us.
100%. But I don't think death gets brought up a lot.
I guess it's just the death moments.
Exactly.
Movie.
They like there is a force doing this, but I don't think a lot of people bring up the fact they're like, "Oh, death was such a force in that." They don't really say that. If people talk
Yeah.
about Phantasm, they bring up the tall man. To me, anyways. But
Yeah.
I think there's 3 tall man votes.
We voting tall.
We have a man who needs to wear a mask because he'll eat your ass. We got the scholar himself, Hannibal the Cannibal, against a bunch of little fucks that will ruin your day. One's got a hook, one's got a blade, one's got the strength to crush your brain. I'm talking about the puppets from Puppet Master. I think Hannibal takes it pretty easily. Hannibal, Silence of the Lambs was up for a fucking Oscar. Hannibal is not iconic. He's fucking more than that. He's timeless. The character itself, played by the great actor, what can I remember his name? His name starts with an A.
What was
It's
it?
Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah.
Anthony Hopkins. Amazing portrayal. He ate his liver with some fava beans and went. Everybody knows that. As we're going icons, I think he takes it.
I also vote Hannibal.
Yeah,
I've
I'd
I've
agree.
watched like at least 2 Puppet Master movies. I still don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
And Hannibal, they have a TV show that just came out, and
That's
true.
actually
been
that
for a
didn't
long
come out.
time.
But that
that came out like 10
It's
years
over.
ago.
Something
This whole
very
show's
good,
over.
right? that was a big thing, and the original movie was also like really good. And it's I don't know.
I choose
what
my
do you guys
Puppet.
think about?
Because it went. The weird thing is they didn't do those movies in order, which is really weird. Because the movie starts with the first one was Red Dragon, then it was Silence of the Lambs, and then it was Hannibal. Which they did Silence of the Lambs, then they did Red Dragon, then they did Hannibal, and they fucked around with the Hannibal story. So like the last movie wasn't that good,
Okay,
but Red Dragon and fucking is all right, and
Yeah.
Anthony Hopkins crushes it.
what would you say,
I choose puppets.
Puppet Master?
Especially because my dad had that like puppet thing,
Oh,
Your
yeah.
dad.
or he had his puppet master toy.
That's true. Yeah, that was.
I always
that
loved
was really
seeing that
cool.
growing up.
I had a figure of it.
I go with Hannibal.
Hannibal the Cannibal. He takes it. That iconic mask. You see so many people wear that mask at Halloween.
You see a lot of people wearing the
Wait.
puppet master.
He has a
Wait,
mask.
don't.
I'm just kidding. He's too small.
Wait, Hannibal.
Oh, he's a doll. That'd be a giant.
Well, they can make an outfit for you.
I want to be accurate though.
Just fucking small mask of here
You just
at
go
Halloween.
to the Halloween costume store, puppet mask costume.
Hannibal Lecter has a mask.
It's not scary though.
It's just
Remember
like-
he
it's
gets
just that little,
locked
yeah.
up and they have that mask around his face.
Oh right, yeah.
Not really scary.
Everybody
though.
wears that. Now it's time for the third lap of the first round. The third last fight of the first round. We got the man who lives, who dies, who lives again, who kills in 3D, who gets his mask in the third movie. I'm talking about him. He himself, Jason Voorhees,
Mhm.
against the clown that will ruin your day. If you fear him, he's gonna get you anyway. He likes kids a little too much, and the way that they taste. I'm talking Pennywise, not a child predator.
I think I'd have to go with it. Pennywise.
You know, even the goofy ass 90s TV show, that's still scary. That's like on the list with The Grudge. for
Yeah,
me.
and those movies recently were so big. Like the first one was so massive, and there's been no Friday the 13th hasn't been relevant really for like newer generations in a long time. That 2009 movie, I guess, but I mean that's 14 years ago. Obviously still iconic. I just think when you compare it to it and the actor who plays Pennywise in that newer movie, it's just like, and overall because they reference the books and everything, I feel like Pennywise as a horror icon, I think is more scary because it's the clown as well.
Clown's not scary.
Well, they're not scary,
It's
but
the
a lot of
clown?
people are scared of clown.
Yeah, that's a lot of people's fear. I gotta go Jason.
Okay.
I think like all of Jason's movies I have watched a countless amount of times, and I know there's a big fan base.
I love
It
him.
has the mini series, and they got 2 movies, which the second one not a lot of people liked.
Yeah.
Jason,
Wait, the second one original?
No.
What?
There's the newer one.
the
It's
newer
chapter
one,
2.
yeah, chapter 2.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even like it. You know what? The first one did have some scary moments.
The first one was all right, but I always
Yeah.
thought the CGI was a little fucked. But yeah, Jason, it took twists and turns. The stories are great. The kills, nothing can beat. Like, you can see any hockey mask, and everybody's like Jason Voorhees.
I don't.
Saying that.
Biased.
You can say obsessed, but
My idol.
I aspired
Obsessed.
to be
I want to
him.
be him.
That's okay.
No,
It's not okay.
Well,
you want to murder people. I'm going Jason Voorhees. Brandon,
All right.
Jason.
Well, we got to do a
Obviously.
Someone's gonna go
tiebreaker here.
Halfers.
Wait.
You mean you?
and you. Oh, what the fuck? You throwing rock, paper, scissors.
Fuck.
Cheater.
I did it after it fucked up.
No, it doesn't count because
What it was,
Yeah.
Jason.
Big shit.
no, it doesn't count because.
Well, Jason wins.
Oh, actually, you're right. I want Jason to win.
We got the bald fucker with the weird teeth. He's here from the 1920s, one of the first horror movies to make you shit your pants. It's Nosferatu against the little man, the man whose vocabulary consists 90% of swears. I'm talking about Charles Lee Ray, Chucky the Killer Doll.
I'm Nosferatu. I think it's just way more terrifying. That movie is so fucking iconic. Just
In terms,
if you watch the original one,
Mm.
it's those scenes are fucking insane. Like
yeah, that's in terms of creep, like horror. Nosferatu wins, but
In terms
I feel
of
like-
longevity.
and I think Chucky is more prevalent because I thought that guy was Dracula, so clearly Nosferatu.
Hmm.
I guess it's a different guy,
I
but
choose,
yeah, I'd say Chucky, but Nosferatu's creepy as hell.
I choose Chucky.
I
obviously,
choose Chucky as well.
I love.
Chucky
Yeah.
has always stood the test of time, and not only that, he's been so relevant. They had 2 movie franchises going with him. They had the original still going and a reboot, and now they got a TV show that's 3 seasons. Chucky is an icon. Everybody knows him.
And you had Mark Hamill on there too.
He was Mark Hamill, Brad Dourif, who everybody knows. Well, they don't. We know because we're horror buffs. He starred in Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween. You know that, right?
Yep.
Brad Dourif. Great voice. Fucking, I'll never. That is etched in my mind. There's two Chucky moments that are etched in my mind, and that's when he's coming out of the closet.
I love the teacher whip thing. He's killing her.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. He comes out with the fucking meter stick. And that's that scene, and it's also the fuck you fucking bitch. She figures out. Love that scene.
Damn, Nosferatu was banned in a lot of countries for a long time because it's just too scary.
He's coming at you. He's not from this planet, but he likes to hunt. It's the Predator against the man, who runs a motel. He's a mama's boy, and he'll kill you just like hell. I'm talking about Norman fucking Bates.
I would actually vote the Predator. Well, shit. No, yeah.
Against
Yeah, I would
Alfred
say that.
Hitchcock's Psycho.
Because I watched Psycho in theater when they
Force
reran
Love.
it, and it's good, but it's more of a relic. The Predator is like they just had that movie Prey, and then that's a great movie, and it's
No,
sick as
yeah, I
fun.
forgot we watched Psycho in
In
theaters.
terms of horror, though, and I guess Norman Bates would win that, but my vote's Predator.
I know Predator. I know it's a horror movie, but it always feels like an action movie.
It's more fun. It's a fun time. So, yeah.
I know it's like watching.
I love Norman.
He's on a first name basis with him.
Also, remember Alien versus Predator? Remember that too?
Alien versus Predator. I
Does that change
remember
your
Alien
mind?
versus Predator fondly, but then I watched it again and it fucking shit because it's like it's PG-13. Who decided that?
That is odd.
Both these horror franchises have been rated R, and then you mix them and you make it PG-13. Then they did Requiem. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Requiem, and then that was rated R.
Okay.
I think Predator for me takes this. I think he's had the better movies.
So I said Norman.
So
I'm being on a first name basis with him.
wait, so it's 50-50 again, right? Because you said Norman Bates as well.
I said Norman, yeah.
So someone else says
Norman Bates.
You guys are just friends with this guy.
Did
Me
he
and
pay
Norman
you
going
off?
Because
out.
also Bates Motel, a TV show, so fucking good.
someone has to do a tiebreaker then.
I just did rock paper scissors.
I haven't done it in a
You
very
did.
long time.
It's always
Wait,
Okay,
who's on
Fuck.
you two?
For
and it's-
But
Nosferatu,
also-
remember Bill Skarsgård's playing him.
Christian, go against Brandon.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there
Who
you
are
go.
you going for?
Predator wins.
Predator?
Yep.
Okay.
Holy shit! Actually, you know what's crazy? Willem Dafoe is in
Dead?
in the Nosferatu movie. The guy who made Lighthouse.
Damn.
You
It's
know who he's
gonna be-
playing? Professor Albin. I think it's the guy who.
Playing Albus Dumbledore?
That's gonna be awesome.
This movie's coming out next year.
Nice.
Can't wait. Good one.
So yeah. Oh,
Okay,
damn.
round 2. I don't have to do intros now because I did everybody. I hope
Round
you
two.
enjoyed it. I'm fucking stopping. We got Samara against The Grudge, which is big time. That's a matchup. These are the two that I didn't like. I put these brackets in here and it randomized it. So I didn't pick these matchups. So that these two got together. Holy fuck. They're dating. That these two got paired together is amazing. Samara against The Grudge. But obviously I go Samara.
Who's Samara?
The Ring.
Oh, I choose a ring too.
Yeah, me too.
This guy in his sequels.
Shit, you all choose the ring.
No,
Yeah.
I love the ring.
I
She's
think
much.
that was an easy one for me. I think she has the bigger cultural impact. I remember that movie. I think it scared me the most, and I think it scared a lot of people. I know The Grudge, I almost said that. I know The Grudge scared a lot of people, but I think The Ring.
I'll get outvoted, but I choose Grudge because that is just more terrifying.
No,
to
the
me.
ring's scary because I was never scared to go in the attic. I'm scared to look at a TV that's flashing. No.
Honestly, that story you told me last year or whatever about the
Oh my god.
the
Fuck.
landlord that lives in the attic or some
Oh,
shit.
shit.
That's
no,
still
you read
creeps.
that story.
No, no.
Oh,
I
that
showed
was-
I showed Christian
Yeah,
that
you showed
video.
me
Remember
the
that?
video. That's so fucking weird and creepy.
Yeah,
so
Yeah, it's on
What are you doing
Mr.
with your
about that.
arm?
what?
Jack.
Oh, to me, it just looks like you're going like this.
That's what I
I'm
was doing.
digging in
I
there.
was sitting like this.
You fucking scary.
Yeah, it's called
bastards.
like Mr. Nightmares channel. That's a pretty scary one.
Anyways,
Okay, now we got Freddy Krueger against Jack Torrance.
Ready. I feel like that's
The Shining beats any Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
Yeah.
In terms of quality, but Freddy has been around longer and has a bigger cultural
no.
impact. Freddy has been on talk shows.
okay. What about scariness? Which one
Oh, The Shining came out before.
you were to?
The Shining came out before Freddy though.
Yeah,
But like Freddy is like
I'd say
more-
Freddy's still more scary. The Shining's not scary to me at all.
Well, The Shining's scary.
I've never been.
It was
Oh, that
considered one of the scariest movies of all time.
the old woman that's like
the
naked,
old woman,
laughing,
the twins in the
pointing at
hallway.
her. That's fucking terrifying. I still have to go with Freddy though.
Yeah, Fred Krueger.
Stop
That's
This
the one.
guy's friends with all these fuckers. I think Freddy
Shit.
wins.
Yeah, I'm outvoted out.
When I
Fuck,
really
I
think
don't know. I'll
about it,
choose
when I
Fred.
really think about it, I think as a horror icon, Freddy takes it. He's been on talk shows. He's known, like there's a lot of Easter eggs. Everybody, not many people talk about Jack Torrance anymore. They talk about The Shining.
Yeah. All right, Freddy wins.
Our next is Pazuzu against Ghostface.
Oh,
Ghostface.
Yeah, Ghostface.
yeah, Ghostface wins that.
Ghostface.
That was
Everybody
an easy.
has
That
a
was a
mask.
wash. We don't have to talk much about that. I'm sorry, Pazuzu. Your name fucking sucks.
Yeah, it sounded ridiculous.
Okay. Next matchup. Is it a tough one? Lipstick Demon against Deadites.
Well, oh shit, Dead.
That's kind of hard, actually.
Who's Deadites again?
Evil Dead.
Evil
Evil
Dead.
Dead monsters. I would say the Deadites win for me,
I do too. They had
Deadites.
personality.
and they're like horror wise, and they're scarier than.
Dead by Dawn. Dead by Dawn. Okay. Our next one is Gremlins against Dracula. Now, I wish I could fucking vote Gremlins, but I can't overcount fucking Dracula again. We have that cereal at home. I fucking keep saying it.
Count Dracula.
Dracula is a horror icon.
Yep, Dracula gets my vote.
I've never watched Gremlins, so yeah. Count
Dracula.
Dracula.
Oh,
Fuck you. We're watching it.
I'm down.
yeah.
Okay. You're all me. I'm all hostile. Fuck you. I'm down. Pinhead against the Tall Man. There's some easy rounds here for me, and I really think it's Pinhead.
Pinhead, yeah.
Yeah, I like Tall Man, but Pinhead is
He likes Tall Man.
like what's his quote? Like, we'll tear your soul apart. We'll tear your soul apart.
Or like Jesus.
That wasn't him.
No,
Well, that
that's
wasn't him,
no,
actually, yeah.
no, that's not him.
No, Jesus wept is the other guy.
Yeah. Yeah, it goes fucking Psycho.
That fucking
Or
movie
Psycho.
is so fucked up when you think about it. The puzzle box is all because people are horny.
I know.
And they
it's-
want just the ultimate pleasure of being horny. And then it just turns out that it's just Pinhead's version of fucking being horny, and it's fucking killing people and just torturing them forever.
Yep,
Yeah, Pinhead probably wins.
I'm
yeah.
never gonna be that horny. Where someone's like, if you do this magical box, people will show up and just fucking make you horny.
And they're all
it's
dumb.
like,
They're all dumb too.
yeah,
this isn't for your eyes.
I'm horny.
You set me up.
Wait, so who's winning?
But you
Pinhead?
set me up, bitch. The fucking line.
You set me up, bitch.
I know he talks so weird. Like even when he says Jesus, but Jesus.
Yeah.
Pinhead, right?
Pinhead wins.
Hannibal the Cannibal against Jason Voorhees.
Jason.
Jason.
Fuck,
Come on.
Hannibal has better movies, but as a horror icon,
No one beats Jason. Man.
Jason. Nobody beats Jason. He almost lost
He,
last
he,
round.
beat, he beat Hellraiser.
He almost lost to Pennywise.
See, it's funny because I have this inner hatred towards Jason just from when I was a kid because my favorite was always
Brandon's
Michael
idol.
Myers.
Oh,
And I've always hated Jason because Jason was like, I feel like everyone likes Jason. So it's just always been like a, but I have to say he's more,
He's a moron.
he's a moron.
I go with Jason because when I think now I'm thinking about Halloween. And as a Halloween icon, I'll see more Jasons outside than I'll see Hannibals. And many more movies. And you know what? Even I'm going with bad publicity is still good publicity. Well, that's not the saying. What is it? Any publicity is good
Yeah.
publicity?
Yeah.
Because even everybody talks about like Jason's weird parades. They're like, Jason went into space. Everybody knows Jason.
Well, I have to go with Chucky.
Who would win in a fight though? Just as a fun thing. Predator obviously would win in a fight.
Yeah. Predator
Predator
would
win.
win. Yeah, like there's no way.
Would he
Chuck-
win? He's a fucking skilled hunter.
But like, can Chucky die?
Yeah.
well, there's
Yeah.
multiple dolls though.
See, but that's the weird thing is that he always gets brought back from happenstance. It's like somehow he got remade into a doll. It's like what?
Right.
Or then like Tiffany sews him back together and shit like that. Like there's always like He's got luck that brings him back.
I would say, shit, this one's really hard. I guess I would have to choose Chucky.
Because better movies is
Yeah.
obviously Predator, but as I'm thinking about Halloween horror icon, it's Chucky.
Chucky, yeah, like the creepy doll thing is very big.
No one can dress as Chucky too, right?
Yeah.
There'll be a giant Chucky.
Okay, we
Why do you focus on size so much?
Well, 'cause it's not so accurate. It doesn't look scary. A giant Chucky.
I need bigger Chuckies.
Even Chucky.
More Chuckies.
Nothing scary about that.
Ooh, it's a wash. Freddy wins. Sematary against Freddy.
Yeah, Freddy.
Yeah, Freddy would
Red
win.
Cougar. Yeah.
Fair to-
So safe. Ghostface against Deadites.
Ghostface.
Ghostface.
Deadites.
I guess Deadite specifically though, Ghostface would have to win.
Ghostface.
Evil Dead as a property, it might obviously be more popular than
Have a
Scream,
property win.
but yeah,
Hmm.
Dracula against Pinhead. This is a tough one.
Dracula for me.
I think, yeah, Dracula does stand the test of time. When I think scarier, I think Pinhead. When I think iconic lines, I think Pinhead.
yeah.
And voice is Pinhead. And presentation would be
Wait,
Dracula.
iconic lines I feel like would be Dracula. I want to drink your blood.
That's what
Yeah,
he says.
I've got to
It's
drink.
I want to suck your blood. But I
Oh.
think that's just something people say. I don't even think that's from a movie.
You know what I was gonna say? Actually, I'm
Bela
pretty sure that's
Lugosi is
true.
there or
'Cause I think that is never said in any of the movies.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I saw in Bugs
Yeah.
Bunny when I was a kid.
Yeah, they
I
were
think it's just
adapted
like
it.
one of those things like,
I vote Dracula,
We all did.
but Pinhead's more scary because like if Pinhead shows up with all his buddies, that sense of dread and like, oh, I'm so fucked. You know what I mean? Like Dracula.
Okay, but
doesn't have that.
Dracula, technically Dracula, you can think of the Bram Stoker's Dracula.
True, that one is like
That
from
Dracula's
the-
technically
fucked up.
any Bram Stoker Dracula.
What did Christopher Lee play?
He's Bram
Yeah.
Stoker
From
was
Frankenstein.
wrote Dracula.
he did play a version of
Christopher-
Dracula.
Oh, he did.
Christopher Lee, didn't he play one? Dracula?
Wasn't
played the iconic-
Gary Oldman the one in Bram Stoker's Dracula? Wasn't he Dracula?
Oh yeah, and Bram Stoker for sure.
Yeah.
He did other versions, but yeah, okay, Dracula. My vote,
Dracula.
Dracula as
All
well.
the way.
Really, everybody's Dracula. I probably would have went Pinhead.
Yeah.
I just think like I'm always thinking about around Halloween. I have gone cultural status and how far Dracula has gone back, but I really think Pinhead, the look, the voice. There's been multiple variations of Dracula. There's only been like 2 Pinheads, and they've always been the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dracula wins. Jason against Chucky. I would say Jason is scarier. Jason has the better kills. Chucky has the better attitude. Chucky and Freddy actually have a lot in common.
They do.
They're both showmen, and they both like to make a spectacle of things. They like to toy around. Jason is just a machine of murder. He just knows kill. That's it.
You know what? I choose. It gets blasphemy, but I choose Chucky because it would be more fun to watch his movies. You know what I mean? His movies, but like because he's yeah, like you said, he's a
I
showman.
think his movies have more
Like
depth.
there's more, there's more comedy in later movies, and I think that's just more fun.
Yeah,
Then again,
I'd go
Jason
with,
has that Jason X thing going on later.
I'd go with
but-
Chucky just because also it's a TV show now. I think this list could be different if the Friday the 13th TV show came out and it was actually really
He
good.
gets voted out.
next week.
Uh-uh,
we do
Jason.
Idols over
Jason.
his apprentice. I think I'm going Jason.
Okay.
Someone's got to do.
God.
I gotta give it to
It's not fucking caught on camera. So, I'm
somebody's
praying-
got to.
I'm really praying.
Somebody's.
Oh,
gotta
that
jerk
would
me
have been
off.
caught.
Oh, he's gonna change the camera to you. Don't you?
No,
worry.
I was
He's gonna
wondering
do
if my
that.
hand was too low, but no, it would have been caught. You picked Jason, like, oh, someone's gotta.
Someone's gotta jerk him off if he comes in here. Brandon, you gotta fight for Jason's honor. You're rock paper scissoring. You're scissoring.
Actually, I don't
against
think you-
Forrest.
Oh.
Wait, did you both choose? Wait,
I
no,
chose Count Dracula or whoever, Chucky.
Dracula.
Rock, paper, scissors. Fuck.
Jace, you fucking.
I know, why would you fucking
You lost
pick
every
me?
round.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so we got Freddy against Ghostface. 2 huge icons, which is funny. Both are made by Wes Craven.
I choose Freddy.
Red Cougar.
Ready for me.
We'll see,
Really?
bitch. We'll
Ghostface
see.
still relevant to this day. Movies still getting pumped out, getting really great reviews. Only one Scream movie wasn't rated well.
I think it shows how.
I think Scary Movie ruined it for me though. He's not so scary because of
I was gonna say it shows how big Robert Englund is.
See, I think you guys are wrong on this one. I think it's Ghostface.
no, but like
We'll see,
the
bitch.
Scary Movies ruined it though for me.
Yeah.
Well, there's only one scary movie with Ghostface.
But that made him really famous though. That movie though.
Dracula against Jason.
I know. I was gonna say that like a couple rounds ago. I feel like that's exactly where this is fucking going.
Freddy versus Jason.
Fucking. Oh my god! Getting this fucking argument we probably had like 20 years ago.
Obviously Jason.
I think Dracula, just for the same
I'm
reasons.
trying to think. I don't know, man.
I think Jason.
Fuck. It's so difficult though.
Jason had.
See, I probably have to go with Jason because I think I keep thinking about Nosferatu.
Yeah, that's
Like
not
Dracula. Yeah, that thing is Jason is more because Jason's mask is so goddamn prevalent.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm like, what the hell's Dracula's mask? The fucking teeth.
Especially when
He doesn't have a
like
mask.
especially when his mask cracks in the later movies.
Yeah, and like
He made
I
an
just
entire
think
sport off his mask.
I think everybody would know what Jason looks like, but I don't think everybody knows what Dracula looks like.
Yeah.
Especially like Bram Stoker's Dracula. Like that's like the definitive Dracula, like the Mr. Burns Dracula. You know,
Like,
like he dressed as Bram Stoker.
Stroker.
Who's that? Has anybody ever said that before? Bram Stoker's
Why am I keep calling him Count Chocula?
couch.
Oh,
He's my Bram Stoker. What's going
All
on?
we, Dracula's look is more of a. He has like a top hat and like a little mustache and long hair. that's-
When?
At the very end of, I guess the book and the movie, but also at the end of that movie, the Last Voyage of the Demeter that came out earlier this year.
Oh yeah.
That's just. I guess that's his human look. But
Jason won this.
Jason lives.
Jason lives. So then it's down to Freddy versus Jason.
Wait, is that actually it?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is the final
Oh my
round.
God.
Freddy versus Jason.
Well,
Jason, he won in that movie.
no, Freddy fucking won.
No, because
I'm going with Freddy.
Well, it's
Jason
less
can't-
ambiguous.
Jason came out of the water though.
Yeah, but Freddy was alive and winked.
No, he wasn't actually
But
dead.
Jason's still alive.
Freddy's so fucked though. He's just a head.
Yeah. Oh, was he in a dream?
Mhm.
It was really
Well,
ethereal, and like he came out of the water, and there was a bunch of smoke, and he was holding Freddy's head. And then Freddy just looked and winked. Like I feel like that was a dream.
I would choose Freddy. I think his movies are better.
I think we should just end this as a tie, just
Oh,
like the
fuck.
movie.
Yeah.
Because I know we made it all this way. At this point, you have our opinions. These two are both cultural icons. It doesn't matter at this point.
For the record, I would
they both
choose
share
Freddy.
a similar history. They both sell the amount of costumes. They both had weird forays and remakes around the same time. Leave it like the movie, ambiguous. It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
So it's a tie.
So we are just going tie. There
Freddy
we go.
versus Jason.
Also,
Freddy versus Jason.
also leave in the comments below.
Yeah, leave
People
in
are
the
gonna be
comments
pissed.
below how pissed off you are at our choices.
How much do you fucking hate us right now?
Let us know what your favorite one is.
Yeah, who do you
Sorry.
think should be
Michael Myers won.
And if any of you
That's
guys
up.
think Pennywise should have won, go fuck yourself.
It's unfortunate Michael Myers got kicked out so early.
I don't-
Yeah, first
I
round.
feel like he should be with Jason. I feel
Well, you
like.
can blame me for that. My fucking rock paper scissors.
Yeah, you suck at rock paper scissors.
Rock paper scissors skills.
You know what? I want to leave it as a tie, but who do you guys think?
Well,
I
picked
chose
Freddy.
You guys both chose Freddy.
Jason.
I choose Freddy.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Fred, no.
No.
No, you just machete.
People in the comments will disagree with that.
Technically, Freddy is the winner, but it can go either way easily. That's a like
Yeah.
yeah. it depends what movies you prefer. Like Freddy had the first one, and then he had Dream Warriors, which was really good.
Yeah.
And then Jason had the first one, but then Jason Lives was a really good movie.
True. Jason got good near the end for sure.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
his
Well,
remake
it
was
got
better
worse
than
towards
Freddy's.
the end, I think.
Yeah,
When he went to space, it got worse.
but it got fun, I think.
Jason has
I don't know,
always
I'd
been a
have to watch.
shit character, I think, in the
No.
entire series.
It
Besides
had
the
No,
a
he's a
2000,
tragic character.
besides the 2009 movie.
Because Freddy
In terms of
was
overall
pure,
look.
Did you watch Jason Part 6?
no, Freddy was
Yeah.
pure evil.
You watch Jason Part 4?
Yeah.
Part 2?
Yeah, no, I've watched all of them.
I don't
Did
think
you watch part 3? No, Freddy was pure evil from the start. Child murderer.
Yeah, he was already
Always lingered on if he was a child M word, but molester. But they never actually
I
said
watched the first one, and yeah, they don't even say that. They
Jason?
say he's a killer.
it. Very tragic. He has a better backstory, honestly. Jason,
Yeah.
mentally challenged boy who is picked on at camp. Kids try to drown him. He doesn't actually die. And then he witnesses a camp counselor behead his mom. I guess Freddy has the more iconic outfit. Because you think of the glove and the sweater. Jason, you just think of the mask. Well, I guess you think of the machete. Tied. They're tied. This is a fucking even match. Like I said, it could go either way. This list and at the end, I think, was for us being horror slasher fans, how it goes. I think it was an easy decision to end here. But it's amazing that it did. And we had some crazy matchups. You got Samara against the Grudge. I'm sad the Creeper was out because he is such a unique character.
Yeah, he's like literally an unexplained like demon who's been alive for hundreds of years, stitching people to his wall and just preserving the bodies. It's interesting.
Thank you guys for coming to this episode of The Empty Minds. We got down to the cold, hard facts. And this is it. We're going to frame this, and this is going to go on the wall because this is the definitive list that you cannot argue with because we're right and we're smarter than you. So I hope that you come back to the Empty Minds podcast where we believe in superiority. You can find me at twitch.tv/bigbudge if you want, as well as on the John Odds YouTube channel. And hey, we'll be streaming some good shit. And hey, maybe we'll have a watch party one time and you guys can all join us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You can find me on John Odds streaming with him,
Yeah, we play
Phasmo.
Phasmo, we play Devour,
along
and
with
Silence.
Appetite.
Yeah,
Plug your Twitch.
Bobbity18888.
you find me at twitch.tv/John Odds, also on YouTube, John Odds. I stream a lot of games.
And also, he has an appetite for the D. Thanks, everybody, for coming. We're getting close to the Halloween episode, and I'm excited. Daddy's home and Daddy's hard. Fuck yourself. Here we go.
Headless Horseman. You brought too.
Oh,
You want head from the horseman?
No, the Headless Horseman is one.
Start thinking.
Keep talking to your mic.
yeah.
What are you doing with that chair?
Sure.
You want to dance with me? It hurt me. That's what I said. It fucking hurts the ass, right? That's why bring a pillow next time.
Right, yeah.
Does look great.